Hello everyone, my name is Haven, and today I am playing more Amnesia. Now I think I came from here, right? It's been a couple of days, so I'm still trying to figure out. I think I picked up the tinderbox, I think. Alright, so now I won't budge. Now when opened, that one open. Okay, so two open. Oh, tinderbox. Okay, yeah, that one open. Okay, so I got two doors. In the box. Okay, there we go. Ooh, another note.
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
You don't have to listen to Alexander. Not working, something must be wrong with machinery. Okay. Two levers on the top floor are not working. It's probably some problem with the machinery, and we probably gotta go down. Yeah, okay. Man, this thing does not give me much oil, do they? Okay, so I gotta go this one. Correct. Yeah. I love I'm just walking in here fearlessly, even though deep down inside I'm scared out of my wits. Let's light one up. Tinderbox. You know, I guess I don't really have to just light one. I got 49 left. Wow, look. How convenient. Tinderbox, tinderbox. How convenient, how convenient. I don't really need this, I guess. Oh, I gotta go through that door, don't I?
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander?
Yes.
Soon, I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Will it be worth living? I don't know. Something hit the back of my hair. It's so weird. Maybe this game is reaching out to me. Not in a good way. Lab. Okay. I clearly can't go that way. Can I? No, I can't go that way. I get the shovel. Could, but I don't need it. I thought the door was closing behind me. Excuse me, who's that? Hello? Is that Agrippa? Yeah, I'll take that. Whoa! Don't look at him.
Hold this switch next to me. Who's the switch? Thank you. You have my gratitude.
Whoa, that sounds like it's coming from
Is a
there.
grip. Whom would you be? Daniel? Like a prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say?
I haven't said anything though.
You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. He has fun. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable. Well, guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my all, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken all and bend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak matter, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
No orb is needed to enter inner sanctum shop. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in tortured rooms. Okay. So we gotta go. Hold on. Have I forgotten how to play this game? I'll just use a little bit of that. Can I go through these doors? I bet you. No, wait. Every door is blocked by. Wait, don't I have a thing for that? Don't I have a crank? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it can be used that way, obviously. So there's got to be a thing in here, maybe. Now, something tells me this is not going to be easy. $10. I swear. $10. Okay, so clearly not in this cell. Kind of want to just save right here. Save for each cell. Okay, so if I was an orb, where would I be? Not there. Might not even be in this this block. Okay, so are they going to be obviously sitting in the middle of the floor? I haven't found anything yet. I mean, I might be missing. Might be missing them for all I know. Okay. Picked up meat. Not very assuring.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. A taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
Interesting flashback. So why do I have a piece of meat? Am I like gonna like throw that to a dog or something? $10. There's absolutely nothing in here. Absolutely nothing. What is happening? Those doors closed on their own. Where's my sanity at? I feel like I keep walking into stuff. Okay, I came from that way, so time to go this way. So there's nothing in those cells. Maybe it's down here then.
Find her!
Oh god. Is he gonna come breaking through that door? What is this? Yeah, of course. What is this?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, he's coming this way. Yeah. You're doing so good. All right. Okay, so... Oh, that's where I gotta put the orb. So okay. So I only have two other directions I gotta go to. Seems like. Let's see which way he goes. I wanna look, that way I know which way he's going. Okay, he's just going. He disappeared. Okay, well, I'll say this much. The first door is open over here. I'm gonna go through here first. Unless that's where he's leading me. Okay. Shattered orb. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. I've tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I will have to find another. There's still life in the pieces, and even if the orb isn't restored, I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I began to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain my life? Wow. And a box. I don't think I need that. Statues. I'm very curious. Oh wait, what was I gonna say? Like, maybe we gotta do something there, but I guess not. Like that. So wait, what do I gotta do here? Alright. The mystical barrier blocks, yeah, the pedestal and has a depression and it could be hidden orb, so I get that. Maybe I might need to go back. I might need to go back. Let me go over here. I don't see the creature. Should be good.
Of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
If you say so. Oh, I thought that was an actual bug as I get it off my screen. Bucket of tar. Okay, I'm doing something with tar apparently. Am I making black tar heroin? I feel like I'm making black tar heroin. I gotta come down here for something. Wait, maybe I need to. Combination is not working. So I need a break for this. Yeah, it's in good shape. Go figure. I can grab these. What can I possibly do with tar? Let me come back this way. I don't think it
Is this your time we're missing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
see if I want to know what this is right here. try down here. Did the tower do anything down here? I'm just testing, try to see. Okay, so none of it works down here. I might need to go back to the prison cells and see. Wait. Maybe the tar is what puts the pieces together. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Now watch, I'm gonna go back this way. That motherfucker's gonna be over here. He's gonna be over here. Alright, let's see. Door's closed. Oh, well, yeah. I guess it would have expected me to have the pieces already.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
It's just awful. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. This is a torture chamber, right? I'm very curious. Yeah, I don't think they're in here. Orbs that I'm looking for. They don't exactly direct you.
Help her! Find a way!
Daddy. But if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Wein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help them. A recipe for some sort of potion. A tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
Okay, I meant to. Agrippa's the dying man seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weiner. What do I? Oh shit. Okay. And where am I?
What lever? Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
That's the thing, though.
Daddy, good to see you. Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul with his dead husk for years. Who knows how many?
Okay, hold on. Got me. Let me go upstairs.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Can't go that way. Where's the, Okay. I'm gonna have to go back upstairs, most likely, right? Because there's two levers. The tar, maybe? Maybe that's what the tar is for. See, it feels like, I don't know, it just... I hate that sound so much. Is it this room? Yeah, it had to be this room. Okay, so there's a machine broken. Oops. There's probably some problem with the machinery. Okay, I get that. So where do I go to deal with the machinery? Not over here. Yeah. See, that's where I'm getting a little bit confused. Okay, I got the tar.
Ah, you again. Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander,
The
really?
machine must be down here. It's gotta be. Let me go up here again. I mean, something's gotta give, right? That sound. I feel like that's just the bugs crawling in his brain. Yeah, I know he's freaking out, probably. There. Calm down. Calm down. See, I can come all the way down here, but then it's like nothing. Now maybe I gotta go way back. I don't know. But it's like nothing is really leading me, or nothing's really highlighting itself saying, hey, you know, there's something over here. You know, it's just like, hey, you know, this guy needs his help. Oh, but you also gotta find, what, 6 ore pieces. Oh, but you also gotta do levers, and oh, but you also, you know, it's like there's just way too many things going on right now, and it's like I don't even know what the first thing to do. See, like, what does that even mean? I mean, it's basically, I guess it's saying that something can go. Oh. Okay. I think the tar is supposed to be there for the orbs. For the orb. I found a use for the tar. Now I got 2 rooms I really need to sort out. These 2 rooms. This is why it takes forever. I mean, there's no clear instruction really what to do. Do I need that? Like, what machine is broken? I hear a machine going off. But it's down here. Let's see. Clearly. So I need to find something to break that open with. Wasn't there a shovel around here? But I mean, it didn't really say that I needed the shovel. That ain't gonna do anything. Oh, tinderbox. Alright. in here. So there's only got to be something in this room here. This is the only other room that I can think. So there's got to be something in here. I can crack that door open. It's the only way I'm going to get anywhere. I really got to be thorough with my search. You get out of the way. Haha, look. Didn't think I'd be able to get up there. I'm kind of thinking these statues have something. It's like this thing. What is this thing? What do I gotta do with it? You know? I feel like I gotta set something there. It's like this room. I don't understand this room. Like, do I gotta make myself a sacrifice? No, clearly not. This is so confusing. What are these rooms? I don't know. Just kind of guessing at this point. Like, this room is useless. There's literally nothing in here but books and a statue. I'm about to just go refer to a fucking tutorial because it's like I'm not getting any clear instruction. Like, it's just Agrippa the Diamond, yeah. You want a note. He wants a note. Which a note I do not have. And then Mystical Berry, obviously I can't get through that until I get the orb. Pedestal is depression that could fit an orb. So obviously those two things, every door is blocking the path. I can't get through those until I machine. An orb is needed to enter. Yeah, obviously I need to find scattered in the torture rooms. Okay, let's go to the torture rooms again. I just want to check and make sure again. There's not even really a room labeled torture rooms. Nave. I feel like the nave is, well, that would be probably the next room after. Let me go back. Okay. See, I would think this is the torture room, but I guess this is just a prison cell. Or a cell block. It has to be just a cell block then.
Was there something else?
There's two
I
doors
am
here.
my pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
It's so weird I can grab this. You'd think it has like some kind of meaning.
I found a meat by evidence. Why can't help me plant
Oh, okay. I
I
got
suppose
you.
it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being significant.
Wait, how do I get up there?
Silent are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn.
I see.
But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection, creation.
Wait.
The orbs.
Maybe I need to put like a... Yeah.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. So all my found spared my life and returned to where I found them.
Wait, hold on.
I know because Alexander took it.
Something's gotta go there. I would think the meat has to go there. Like, I am certain.
Violet was a brave man, and
Yeah.
who sees that I did not. He unearthed a number of carbon temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other finder since the fall of the slave day, he was able to unshackle the heart you and I connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far and wide, beyond the world itself.
Okay. So now that I've done that, I can go back this way. Useful information that could have been provided right there. Like, there was nothing that really directed me to that, I don't believe. Maybe I'm wrong. This dude is having a hard time going upstairs. Okay.
Just like Regent's Park.
Okay, I would you'd think it'd be this room, but I guess not. There's another one. Maybe we're too far up. Okay, hopefully we don't have a run-in.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
It's gotta be in his head.
Was there something else?
Shut up!
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Okay. At least you congratulated me. Let's see what's over here. What's over this one? Okay, I don't want... The hell? I thought I was gonna be pushed in. I was like, I can't move. I don't want to jump down there. Wait. Okay, I can't use that item like that way. Okay. I just thought maybe it sounded like there was a creature down there. Maybe if I could throw it down there. Are you serious? Let me go the other way first.
Was there something else?
Oh my god, dude.
Me.
Let's see if we can find stage transcripts or whatever. Lot of them. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spews their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten 10. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged but not by time, but by anguish. It's crazy. Agrippa channels Ware. Ware taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man could show such lack of compassion and seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Ware claims he He tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he can help. If he can guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return may be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, Vita and Tamper. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from the large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for the sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The Vita could be extracted as usual from any agonizing human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it, to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamper, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it is a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Carnot. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it, which is the other room. And your box. Okay, so I don't know if that was the note that I was needing to get. And your box. Okay, so I think I got everything in here. What's this one? Choir entrance. Let's go the other way first. Entrance seems like there's gonna be a couple rooms. Don't say anything.
Good to see. Incredible. You found Violet?
Wait.
Ah, you again. My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars. But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Oh, that sucks. Agrippa the Diamond wants a specific tonic to save him. And watch, this tonic won't be able to save
I've
him.
always hoped Fire would return and give me a second chance.
I feel like the tonic's probably going to end up killing him more than anything. All these tedious quests, such filthy dark, dead men can safely cheer the departure, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. Okay,
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me! This one. Prepare him.
this is the torture room. Yeah, obviously I gotta go up at some point. Looks like an alchemist circle. Loaded. I didn't like that, but... waiting just to see. The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body falling. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the man attempted their next step. Awful. It's awful. I'm sure being in this room is driving me fucking crazy. $10. Let's get out of this room.
What happened to her?
Did he actually say that? Okay, so it's 3 rooms here, so I imagine it's 3 more rooms in the next one.
Let me go, you brute!
The cradle is ready.
Good. You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
That sucks. You know, to be accused of something that you probably didn't intentionally do. I mean, that happens in real life, though. Like, if you really think about it.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget anything. Really? Am I the arsonist? There it is. So yeah, there'll be one in each room, I'm guessing. This game's crazy. Next. I won't stay together. I wonder what happened in here. Oh god, they must have cut a guy down the middle. The rapist hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had locked itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. God, it's awful. To think that such things happen in this place. But was he even really a rapist, I guess? Or did they just been accused of it and so they just kind of went with it? Scary stuff to think about, you know? Especially back in times like this. If somebody didn't like you, it was easy to just accuse somebody of something. Just check and see if there's anything better. This is certainly a different scenery. String. Oil. Thank you. I don't even know why I have that on. Wasting oil. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. Black Eagle fears me. After Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. That was the third one. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from my victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have the same very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove much more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once. Wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vita and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Is that what happened to me? It's very curious. Did that happen to me? I have 3 pieces. I also have a string. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, do I need to combine those? But I guess not. Alright, so now I gotta go to the other room. Something died inside of him that day. Watching that man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. Was I one of these guys? Hear that water.
How are things coming? You seem to have all the all pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Yeah. The remaining ore pieces can be found in the choir. Alright. I don't want to use... Yeah, I don't want to use that yet. I just want to go through here first. Choir entrance. This is... hopefully it's just one room, not like 2 rooms. I would say.
Well, 15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Whoa.
Hurry. No time to spare. Have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
What's really going on here?
I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I guess I'm back to reality? Or whatever reality this is.
No, don't kill her.
No box. In the box. Okay. The ritual began. Okay, so I ain't gotta do it here either. Awesome. Great. I don't really want to. Thank you. Yeah, I knew there would be like a main hall. It's gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. That's what that is, Damascus roses. Petals. Whoa.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours. But now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Is it now? There's a door over here. Poison plant. Okay. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bull bellow. That is interesting. That also happened in what movie was that? Okay, I didn't look inside, but hey, I guess it is what it is, right? Okay, so I got 4 pieces. Hopefully, I don't run into the creature. I don't think I can go this way, can I? Can. Hoping he doesn't show up.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
It's awful. That's awful torture. You know that guy, like, I would say gets off on that, but like he prides himself in that regard. Just one more. What's this? That must be. Murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around the leg, stretched and cracked a bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The 2 men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. I mean, you know it's gonna suck if you can't even scream. That must be it. To be able to endure that shit, that's awful. And like I said, it's a thing that's happened in the past. I don't know if he's over there. Okay, so I gotta get that way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop right here, and I will continue on the next one. Bye bye.